Hey, it's Seth from Citizens Disability. Today, I'm going to tell you what you need to know about applying for Social Security disability insurance benefits in the Peach State, Georgia. Every state is different. That's obvious and everyone knows it. What's less obvious is that that applies to SSDI, or Social Security disability insurance claims, as well. Because of the way the Social Security Administration structures this process, the state you live in has a real effect on an applicant's waiting times and their likelihood of winning their benefits at each step of the process. We track this data pretty closely. We've updated our numbers as we do every year in February, so this Georgia data is certified fresh for 2021. Now, as you may know from watching some of our other videos, and there's plenty of them, there's basically 3 steps in the application process. There's the initial application, reconsideration, and the hearing. The first 2 steps, initial application and reconsideration, are handled at the state level by state-run disability determination services, who work on behalf of the Social Security Administration following all the same rules and regulations. As you can see from this chart coming in from the right, over the past year in Georgia, about 40.7% of initial applications for SSDI benefits were being approved. And you can see how that compares to this national average of 38.4%. It's a difference of 2.3% on the good side. Georgia's kind of leading that average. Now, you can also see how Georgia has done going back over the years to 2010, and we can see that Georgia's been steadily increasing for the past 10 years and just recently crossed over that national average. As we made this video in February 2021, Georgia ranks 20th in the nation in terms of rate of approvals at the initial level, and that's great, but about 6 out of 10 claimants in Georgia are being denied for their benefits at the initial application. And if those numbers make you a little bit nervous, thinking about your own potential application, sure, it's understandable, but there's no reason to panic. First reason not to panic, there's people like us here at Citizens Disability, specialized disability advocates who can help with the application process to improve a claimant's chances of success. And if you want to see how an advocate could help your claim, click this little banner up here in the top right. You can watch a video all about it. Second reason not to panic is that being denied at initial application does not have to be the end of the road. There's more you can do. When people get denied at the initial application level, typically they will appeal that denial and ask for reconsideration, or recon as we call it. That's handled at the state level too. And as this chart will show you, both national data and Georgia data, it's pretty rare for people to actually get approved at reconsideration. For 2020 and into 2021 so far, Georgia, with an approval rate of 15.2%, is a little bit ahead of that national average of 13.7%. And again, you can see how Georgia has done over the last 10 years as well, going back. Georgia's been pretty much bouncing like above and below that national average, but in 2020 right now is passing that average by about 1.6%. Overall, in 2021 so far, Georgia ranks 18th in the nation in terms of approval at reconsideration. Now, the majority of people who apply for SSDI in the United States have to go to that third stage of the process called the hearing. That's going to be true also for most applicants in Georgia. We have a ton of information on our website and other videos here on YouTube all about the hearing if you want to get all the details. You can even see what a hearing is actually like. Again, click the little banner in the top right. Short version: if you've been denied at reconsideration, you appeal that denial and you go to a hearing in front of an administrative law judge who works for the Social Security Administration at the federal level. And this is another area where all the states are very different. Most states have at least one, but usually several SSA hearing locations throughout the state. And each individual office has their own waiting times and their own approval rates. In this chart, you can see coming in from the right, we can see how Georgia fares on average across all their offices against the national average for approval rate at hearing. And it looks like through 2020 and into 2021 so far, Georgia's coming in at 51.5% on average compared to the national average of 51.1%. Georgia ranks 21st in the nation for approval rates at hearing. Now, when you appeal and ask for hearing, you should know that it can take a pretty long time for that hearing to actually happen. And shocker, we have a video all about that too. Again, just click in the top right. When it comes to hearing wait times for Georgia, you can see them here in the blue bars. We have the national average of 11.4 months of waiting time before the hearing, and we can see that across the state, the average for Georgia is 13.1 months. As you can see, there is more than one hearing location in Georgia, and you can see that the shortest waiting time in the state is at the Covington office with a waiting time of 11.4 months, just matching the national average. And the longest wait time in the state is Atlanta downtown with a waiting time of 14.8 months. And unfortunately, as you can see, all but one office in Georgia is above that national average for hearing wait times. You can also see that each office has its own approval rates in the red bars. Looking at the 2020 data leading into 2021, we can see that the best situation is Savannah with an approval rate of 60.1%, pretty good. Things are less rosy looking though over at Macon with a rate of 35.7%. And overall, Georgia is only slightly ahead of that national average. Two of their offices are still behind the national average. And with all of this data, we can see that for approval rates at hearing, on average, Georgia ranks, as we said earlier, 21st in the nation, while for waiting times, Georgia's ranking 35th in the nation. The important thing to remember here is that these waiting times for Georgia and for all these other offices we're talking about, those are average waiting times. Some folks may get their hearings a lot quicker than these average times, but some people are going to have to wait longer and sometimes even a lot longer than these average numbers. Now, we've got a lot more data about Georgia at our website, www.citizensdisability.com. And you can check it out by visiting us. Click on our state-by-state page and click into your state. We update our data every year so you can stay current on what's happening and have up-to-date information at your fingertips. Now, if you're thinking about applying for SSDI benefits, no matter where you are in the country, we strongly encourage you to please get help from a disability advocate like us here at Citizens Disability or a local specialist attorney. Especially after looking at these numbers, you want to have the best possible chance at getting approved, and that's what a disability advocate can help you with. At Citizens Disability, we've been helping regular folks all across America apply for and win their SSDI benefits. We've been doing it for over a decade. No advocacy group is more aggressive than we are, and no one handles more cases per year than we do. Now, if you'd like to see if we can help you, just come visit us, www.citizensdisability.com, or call us at the number on the screen. Thanks for watching our video about applying for SSDI benefits in the Peach State, Georgia. If you liked what you saw here and you want to see more, hey, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button down there and ring the bell so you can get a notification when we publish more videos. Also, please, of course, tell us what you think in those comments section down there. We got a ton of content on the SSDI process, how it all works, and how we could help you. So please feel free to explore on our website and here at YouTube. I hope I see you again soon for another video. Until then, I'll just say thanks for watching, and of course, have a great day.